What's good, YouTube? It's the Empire. We back with another video. Well, our first video. We're just gonna talk to y'all about our CR England trip, and so far, what's been going on with us with the company, our little escapades and stuff that we've been on.
So last week we woke up in the morning and they called us and asked us if we wanted to make like a little extra money. So what we had to do was drive 2 minivans down with I think 6 other people that needed to go to Texas to meet with their mentors for their beginning of their career with CR England. So we left at about like 1:30 on Tuesday, and it is a 24-hour drive. So we all took turns kind of driving down to Texas. When we got to Texas, we arrived at our hotel and it was the dumps. Like horrible.
Smell like pee.
Everything. The lobby was horrible. Like usually they'll try to fool you and have the lobby look kind of nice and the rooms were bad, but no, everything was bad. So
it was horrible. It was dust in the vents.
Yeah,
like collected up over time.
Yes, it smelled like urine. The floors were sticky. Like it was just bad. So we kind of just had to call them and tell them like, this ain't it.
Ain't nobody got time.
Yeah. So like, after like an hour, they found us a new hotel. And the hotel wasn't like the Ritz-Carlton or anything, but it was doable for the night we had to stay there. So pretty much they told us like, wait tomorrow for the word to come back or whatever. So we kind of spent our day like out at the mall. We went and watched a movie, kind of killing time before we had to leave. So at 3 p.m. we get a text saying, head back. So we tied up some more loose ends in Texas and we started heading back. And that was a 24-hour drive, and each of us had to drive the whole 24 hours. So like we weren't in the same car. Tired, okay? Tired. So we had to stop twice.
And then they tried to make us come back that following Saturday at night or early in the morning. He wanted us to drive pretty much 18 hours straight to get back. I'm like, bro.
So you don't want to drive a semi for 11 hours plus, but you wanted me to drive this minivan that you rented for how many hours?
He was like, yeah, you can sleep when you get back. No.
Yeah, no. So we stopped twice. Like, y'all are gonna have to reimburse us. Like, this is not safe. That's one thing they are big on is safety. So if you say you don't feel safe or you feel fatigued, like they really can't say anything to you. Like they don't play about that. That's probably the only thing, but they don't play about that.
Right.
So we finally get back like 2 days later after we'd stayed overnight twice. And we pretty much handed over the keys and they put us back in the dorms for that night because apparently they're having hotel fiascos. I don't know what's going on. But they weren't able to get us in a hotel that night. So we stayed overnight there and pretty much we had to get a new hotel the next day. They put us here, but of course there was fiasco with that.
Yeah, we got here and they said the reservation wasn't under the name that it was supposed to be under. But eventually they got us situated and everything, so. But yeah, but it's so far like CR England, it's a straight company. I ain't gonna say it's like top tier, but I feel like if you want to get into trucking, like, and you want to get your CDL, it's a good starter company. So then get your little time here, and then go off to another company.
Yeah, especially depending on your home state. Like we found out, like with our home state being Oregon at this time, like not a lot of companies are accepting new drivers from certain states. So depending on where your home state is, you kind of have more or less opportunities just seeing like where your CDL is based from. But we may be working on that in the future, so stay tuned for that. But
coming soon.
We're definitely like filling them out, seeing like what all the reviews we're talking about, because of course you might read reviews and think like, oh, X, Y, and Z about a company, but you really don't get it until you experience it firsthand. It's like, it's been some stuff for sure, like pay discrepancies and things like that, but we were able to get that kind of stuff like sorted out pretty quickly too. I had to make a few phone calls, but my issue was resolved within like 24 hours, so I can give them that, but
we ain't gonna tell y'all how the phone calls went.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, okay, I don't know, call this person. I don't know, call this person. but I gotta handle it. But yeah.
But so far, everything. We're just going with emotions. We leave with our trainer tomorrow.
Yes.
He comes to pick us up tomorrow night. We don't know where we headed, but we'll be documenting the whole thing. So
yes.
We're excited. We just got a camera.
Yeah, that was an unexpected find.
Yeah.
We were just
strolling around here, ran into a pawn shop, ended up getting a good camera for
a good deal.
Yeah, pretty good deal. So
we're excited to play with it and figure it out and stuff, so we can document our whole process and like give you guys good footage, like even capturing like what we see on the way. Just I think
because it's like the world is so much bigger than where you from.
Yes.
Like so, it's like of course a video not gonna do it no justice. You'll have to see it with your own eyes, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So first video. You excited?
Yeah.
Excited. And bringing that heat.